Hello, this is Brian, and this is Tech Where It Counts. And I want to talk to you guys real quick about Facebook. Facebook is probably one of the largest sites on the internet today, has about 300 million users. And recently, they just announced a new feature called Facebook Connect. Just a quick description of Facebook Connect. What it does is it integrates with websites such as CNN. Okay, you log in to your Facebook account, you go visit CNN, you'll see a little Facebook toolbar, and as you're reading articles, if there's a story that you like, you can click the like button right there on CNN, and your friends, when they look at your Facebook account or when they go to CNN themselves, they'll have a little Facebook bar that has a list of, their friends, which you're going to be a part of, and it'll show articles that you've read and that you like. Very nifty idea. Another way to kind of connect with other people and share information. The younger generation, I think, is going to really take hold of this, and I think that it's a very good idea. But I'm starting to get concerned, and there's a lot of people that are really getting concerned about what's going on in the background, and more specifically, is this data going between more than just you and your friends? Now, I pose that question hypothetically, but of course it is. If you can imagine, if you're an advertiser or if you're a company, one of the things that you want to know most, more than a person's name and their address, is what they like and what they dislike, what they spend their day doing. Facebook kind of has it's kind of like a dual thing. They, on the one hand, can enhance the information sharing that friends can do amongst themselves. But on the other hand, they can keep tabs on what sites you're looking at throughout the day. And they can keep tabs on what things that you liked on the sites that you're looking at throughout the day. And that information they recognize is extremely valuable to advertisers. Now, the issue is throughout a given day, and you see this all the time on Facebook, a person puts a wide spectrum of personal information out there. They put photos of the vacation that they were on or the event that they just got back from. They put up, notes or miniature blogs about, something that's happened to them or something interesting that they saw that day. They're constantly updating the status of where they are, where they're going, what they've been doing. There's a wealth of information coming at you, coming into Facebook rather, that basically is kind of describing not who you are, but what kind of person are you, what kind of things you like. And if you don't believe me, log into Facebook and look to your right or look to your left, and you will see advertisements that are pretty darn close to the type of content, the type of things that you talk about, or type of things that you like. If you put up a couple of posts about going hiking on a mountain or something like that, you'll start seeing some kind of advertisement that has to do with hiking or mountains or a combination of the both. So the main issue is, and the reason why I create this vlog, the thing I most want to talk about is Facebook is slowly but surely creating a site that is harvesting a lot of things that we would not freely give up to a company if they asked us for it directly. For example, if Coca-Cola came to your house and they say, "Hey, what did you do today? What did you do yesterday? What kind of things do you like?" We're gonna be like, "What do you why do you want to know that?" We wouldn't give that information. But with Facebook, under the context of social networking and social sharing, they allow themselves to have a back end where they can also capture that data. Now let's combine that with the numerous change of service or terms of service changes that's been going on with Facebook. If you remember when Facebook first started, you had to be a part of a college. You had to have a college email address in order to go in. Facebook was very, very much locked down. It was a competitor to MySpace. MySpace was much open. You could see other people's profiles. In the old school days of Facebook, you wouldn't even be able to see a person's picture unless you were their friend, unless you had them. Now contrast that with today, where not only can people who don't know you search you and find your name, and if you don't restrict your security settings, they can look at your info and look at your wall and all that kind of stuff. Let's say that you lock your site down. Well, with this new Facebook Connect model, if your friend has his information open or her information open, then people can look at your information through their account. So Facebook, while they have some really good ideas in the space of social networking and information sharing, they have some really scary ways of implementing it. And I think the point that I'm trying to make overall is be very careful about what you put up on Facebook. Take some time to read over. I know it's fine print. I know it's really long, but take some time to read over the terms of service agreement. Go to your settings, go to your privacy settings, look at your privacy settings and see what's going on there. And really just spend some time mulling over and going over everything that you have going on Facebook. I think you'll be very surprised to see how much information Facebook is gathering on you and the type of things that they're doing with it. That's about all I had today. Leave me your comments, questions, anything that you want. Once again, my blog can be found at www.techwhereitcounts.com/blog. And thanks for listening.